All right, so Professor Liu is going to teach you how to do chapter 1 exercise. Ready? Click on chapter 1 exercise. Once you click on chapter 1 exercise, there are three attachments. So I need you to download all three attachments. The first one is instruction. So right click it and save link as. Alright, so you probably want to put in your folder right now. I'm in CIT 111 folder. I'm chapter 1. And I'm going to call this folder chapter 1 exercise. Alright, so once I have chapter 1 exercise, I'm going to save my exercise instruction. Alright, and I'm going to get a Rascal picture, save link as Rascal, and get Abby picture. Okay. Alright, so while you are downloading, while you are waiting, I'm waiting for you to download. I would like to explain this assignment for you first. Okay, now let me explain this assignment for you first. And you just listen to me while you are downloading. It's okay. So this assignment is called horse auction, and we have a label. This one is a label. All right, this one is a label, and we have a button. This button. All right, and we also have another button called Rascal. Another button exit. Another label with your name and your student ID. So what happened is this right now. Okay, so what happened is this. So I need you to create a Visual Basic window application, and you are going to call this horse solution horse project. Add your horse solution, add your horse project for this program. What happened is this. Let me show you at the end first. Then we do this. We will have Abby and Roscoe. So remember, this is a Windows application. So we'll do this. So what happened is if you click on Abby. So first.
Oh, excuse me. I don't see the Visual Studio. I just see the canvas right now.
Oh, okay. So let me do new sharing. All right. I don't have Visual Studio yet. I just have a horse.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
oh, okay.
Visual Studio is not on yet. Okay. So this horse action application. All right. Let me explain it. You need to download all three. But before we start to work on that, we'll see this. This is a button. At this button, so when you click on Abby, this picture show Abby and the name show Abby. If you click on Rascal, and the picture will show Rascal and the name show Rascal. So imagine this is a horse auction and there are 10 horses. So you click on any horse, the picture will show and the name will show. All right. When you click on exit, the program will be closed. So I'm recording right now. Please don't interrupt me. Okay. So we'll see this program, and now we'll see what are needed. So you are going to make sure your title say horse auction. You need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 button. You need a picture box. All right. You also need a label right here and label right here. Okay. So Let's take a look at the code right here, what you need to do. Okay, so I need you to have the label is, now you need to learn the 3 prefix. That means you want to name your control by the type. If that's a label and you put LBL, so we call LBL name, and that is for you to put the name of the horse. Label 1 is your student name and student ID. This is not important. We will not code this, so we don't name it. The text on the LBL name, the text first is blank. There's nothing until you click it and we add a text. There's a picture box. I want to call PIC horse. Of course, picture box don't have text. So picture box called PIC horse. All right, there's a button, 3 button. So you're going to name this. Name the control based by the type. If this is a button, it's BTN. BTN. Abby, BTN Roscoe, BTN Axiom. The text called Abby, Roscoe, Axiom. So let me double check whether you remember what I say right now. We're going to have how many label? How many? How many label do we need it? 2. Is that right? 2 label. Okay. So LBL name. Label 1 and doesn't have the text is your name and is your ID. We have a picture box. The picture box starts with PIC. So we learn this right now. I need you to memorize. If a label, it must start with LBL. You don't have to. This is not you must. But you are trained well as a professional programmer. People will see whether you are trained professionally. If you don't name like this, don't tell people you take a programming class from me, all right? And picture box is start with PIC, PIC. So this another programmer take over, they will understand you are doing picture box. Button must start with BTN. So you have a clue what type is that. Now we are going to code it. I'm going to show you this. As soon as you put the picture inside your picture box, your Visual Studio automatically create a subfolder called resource. And remember we do me.close. When you go to resource is my resource and the picture Abby getting to it. So for this is when you click on the button Abby, I am going to take my resource has an Abby picture and I'm going to place in the picture horse, that picture box, and the image. Remember, this is object-oriented programming. So the objects, now pick object. If you don't put property, object is not functional. So object-oriented programming, but it's all connected by the property. So picture horse, a property is called image. There are 50 more, a lot of properties. So you need to remember, try to learn to use these properties. So if you click on button Abby, you're going to take my resource folder, Abby picture, and save into picture horse the control inside the image property. And now add LBL name, and I'm going to, the text is going to call Abby. I'm going to put Abby inside. If that's the other one, if I click on button Rascal, and I am going to take my picture from my resource folder, Rascal, and save into picture horse image property. And the text will be Rascal. Alright, and these will be saved. You need to submit two files, horse solution and horse project. Now let me go all the top, right? Review one more time for you. Then we're going to do the Visual Basic program. Okay, so let me all the top here. Now this is called LBL name. This picture is called PIC horse. This button is called BTN Abby. This button is called BTN Rascal. This is called BTN Exit. This label doesn't have name because we don't need to program this. So this is your exercise. Chapter 1 exercise instruction. Chapter 1 exercise instruction. Right? So I hope you can understand this instruction right now.